Hi everyone, Mr. Benjamin here, and today we'll be learning how to write explanations, right, in terms of electron loss or gain. So just to revise with all of you, how do we determine whether a reaction has, which one has been oxidized or reduced? So step one, let's take this down. Step one, we use oxidation state to determine which one has oxidized or reduced. So we can start writing our explanation as such. Then we will use oil rig, right, to determine whether electrons is gained or electrons is lost. And then after that, we must remember to use oxidation state again to determine the number of electrons. And then finally, remember to use the word each. Okay, so let's practice one question. Let's look at the first one. Fe2 plus, I know is plus 2. I'm supposed to use oxidation state, right? Chlorine is an element. Element is 0. So next one, plus Fe3 plus is plus 3. And then Cl minus would be minus 1. Okay, so looking over here, I can see that the Fe2 plus increased from plus 2 to plus 3, while the chlorine decreased from the 0 to minus 1. So what has been oxidized is the Fe in Fe2 plus, right? And what has been reduced is my Cl2, my Cl in Cl2. So how do I write this explanation? So I'm going to show you how I can construct this. You say Fe in Fe2 plus is, we have determined oxidized, right? As it, now we need to say whether lose or gain electron. So we'll use oil rig. I already know that it oxidized. So oil rig, OIL, oxidation is lost. So we'll focus on OIL as it loses, right, electrons to form, what does it form? It forms Fe3 plus. Okay, it forms Fe3 plus. So then we need to use the oxidation state to determine the number of electrons. So I go from 2 plus to plus 3. So 2 and 3 is a difference of 1. So as it loses 1 electron, and then I need to remember to add the word each for this to be correct. Okay, so Fe in Fe2 plus is oxidized, right? As is oxidized as it loses 1 electron each to form Fe3 plus. Okay, let's try that for the next one. Maybe you want to pause the video to try. Okay, let's check our answer. So Cl in Cl2, I already determined 0 to minus 1, so it's reduced, right? As it, so oil rig, reduction is gain, so gain electron, right, to form Cl minus. Now, then 0 to minus 1 is a decrease in, it's only 1, so gain 1 electron, and I must remember to add the word each. Okay, so let's highlight what is important over here. You must have the species, must have the reactant, reduce or oxidize, gain or lose, the number, each, and then the product. Okay, so some of you might be asking, Mr. Benjamin, why do I need to write this explanation? Why can't I write the other explanation? So most questions will explicitly tell you, do I want you to explain using oxidation states, or do I want you to explain using electron loss? So if they ask you to explain using oxidation state, you need to explain using oxidation state. If you want to explain using electron loss, you must use electron loss. Okay, let's do one last question over here. So over here, we can see that zinc is an element. So element is 0, right? We know that nitrate ion is a -1, and there's 2 of them, so this copper is a +2. Right? Copper is an element over here, and element is 0. Again, nitrate is -1, right? And 2 of them, so this zinc is a +2. So I can tell that the one that is being oxidized, the zinc, because it goes from 0 to +2, so it's the zinc in zinc metal. And the one that is being reduced is actually my copper, right, in my copper nitrate. So how do I phrase this answer? Maybe you want to try first and pause the video and then play it again. Okay, so let's try the answer. So zinc in zinc metal, we have already determined using oxidation state, so it's oxidized, right? I know oil rig, So oxidation is low, so it's oxidized as it loses, right, electrons to form, and then the product is ZnNO3 2. Okay, so how many electrons? So I went from a 0 to a 2, so that's a 2 difference, so it loses 2, and remember to add the word each. Okay, so I repeat, species, reactant, oxidize or reduce, lose or gain, the number, write the word each, and then the product. Okay, next one. So we have copper in copper nitrate. So CuNO3 2 is, we already know reduce because it goes from +2 to 0, so it's reduced. And we know oil rig reduction is gain, as it gains electron, right, to form copper metal, Cu metal. Now, I know that it went from +2 to 0, so that's a 2 difference, so it gains 2 electron, and then we write the word each. Okay, so hopefully that has helped you learn how to write a redox explanation using electron loss and electron gain. All right, all the best. Okay, bye.